coast and streaming live in HD worldwide at foxbangor.com. More people choose Good Morning Maine.
Today on Good Morning Maine, Northern Light Acadia Hospital has received a grant intended to improve substance abuse treatment options.
Plus, we'll hear about a southern Maine town that has been responding to a large amount of scattered neo-Nazi flyers in its streets.
And we'll hear about a pool in Bangor of which resources have been shared between cities in order to keep staffing afloat. There's some more local news right now.
Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Emma Smith.
And I'm Joe Cortez. Thank you for joining with us this morning. It is Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Just got to get over that hump a little bit, and it's going to be a hot day.
I know. We may need some rain. We'll see about forecast.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see some of that rain. I don't think it's supposed to come in until about, around Thursday or so. But let's get a first check of that forecast with Conrad Sapinski. He joins us now.
Thank you so much, Joe and Emma. So we had some rain out there yesterday. Today, all of that has moved on out of the area. Now we just have some lingering clouds out there, a couple of sprinkles still left over. But overall, we're looking really nice out there. And we will look a lot nicer out there into tonight. But tomorrow, more chances of showers and thunderstorms will be back. Pretty much a deja vu from yesterday as we had some on and off showers and thunderstorms. Same story for tomorrow. But today will be really beautiful out there. Temperatures above average and in the mid 80s out there with lots and lots of sunshine out there and a pretty calm wind. Tonight, same story, just a bit cooler as we cool back down into the upper 50s out there with partly cloudy skies and winds once again on the calm end. Tomorrow, more chances of scattered thunderstorms out there. Temperatures going to be pretty nice out there into the low 80s, so average temperatures out there. And for later on today, we'll continue to warm up into the 80s. Joe and Emma?
Conrad, thank you. Recent tests discovered high levels of PFAS in 3 Hancock County schools. A.J.
Douglas reached out to one of the superintendents to see how they're addressing this issue.
Back in June, the Hancock County school system performed required testing per the Department of Education. The results found abnormal levels of chemicals in school water at Mount Desert Island High School, Brooklyn Elementary, and Deer Isle Stonington High School. Superintendent Daniel Ross says he's working to provide clean drinking water to incoming students.
At the Brooklyn School, we have in process, we're ordering a filter that we're going to install that will completely remediate the problem.
Ross says there are multiple options for Deer Isle Stonington High School because there are 2 wells on site. The school district plans to conduct additional testing to determine which well is contaminated.
If both wells have PFAS, then what we're going to do is we're going to put in the same thing that we're doing at Brooklyn, which is the filter system.
Ross explains he understands parents' frustrations concerning their children's drinking water, which is why he is working on the issue as quickly as possible.
I'm a parent too, and that's not what I would want for my kid. Definitely before the kids come back in, that's going to be, the only thing that would hold us up is supply chain issues, which everybody is having, but I want to have that remediated before the kids come in, with enough time to test the water again, to provide parents assurance that this is not going to be anything that they have to worry about.
Parents can get more information about the school's contaminated water by visiting su76.org. A.J. Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
Police are investigating the circumstances of a man found dead on the steps of a Waterville home. Monday, Waterville police were called to 6 Oak Street around 6 o'clock in the morning for reports of an adult male sleeping at the front of the building. The responding officers quickly discovered the man was deceased. Police are waiting for the cause of death from the coroner's office before releasing the man's identity.
A Holton man accused of not filing a report about a fire in Littleton last year has been sentenced. Tyler McCluskey pleaded guilty to 2 counts of aggravated criminal mischief for his role in a vehicle fire that damaged the house of a Aroostook County jail. Administrator Craig Clossy. McCluskey is set to serve 4 years with all but 5 months suspended and 2 years of probation for the first count. as well as 5 months probation for the second count. As part of the probation, McCluskey must take part in substance use disorder treatments and pay $23,000 in restitution.
The Holton Water Company will see more than $1 million in federal funding. A statement from Maine's congressional delegation said the money will replace the Foxcroft Road and Clover Circle wastewater lift stations, which serve the Holton Band of Maliseets. Now, the money comes from the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Rural Development Program, and it will replace the 30-year-old stations that are struggling to handle daily operations and are experiencing backups that put the health of the people they serve at risk. A joint statement from Senators Susan Collins and Angus King, as well as Representative Jared Golden, said, quote, effective water and wastewater systems are critical to the health, environment, safety, and economic viability of our communities.
Northern Light Acadia Hospital has received a new grant that will enhance substance use disorder treatment for Mainers in Penobscot County. Through a grant of $100,000 from the Maine Health Access Foundation, Acadia Hospital will provide trauma-informed care training for frontline staff at Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center's primary care offices. This grant will also reduce stigma and increase comfort for those seeking treatment for substance use disorder and mental health issues. Jesse Higgins of Northern Light Health says they hope to equip all employees with the training, tools, and resources they need to support Mainers who are affected.
There's a lot, the sense of social isolation has become really profound, and people are struggling with feeling lonely. So people should be able to go into any healthcare center at any access point and talk about their substance use disorder and be warmly welcomed.
Higgins says with the help of the Bangor Area Recovery Network and the Together Place Peer Run Recovery Center, Mainers will have several resources available within the community.
As suicide rates continue to increase across the country, a nationwide mental health crisis line will be launching in the upcoming weeks. Sierra Jordan explains.
You're in emotional distress, call 988.
That's the new number folks are now able to call when experiencing a mental health crisis.
Reached the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
It's quick and easy.
If you're experiencing an emotional crisis, remembering a 3-digit number is a vast improvement over trying to remember a 10-digit phone number. And it's also more than just an easy to remember number. It's a direct connection to compassionate care, trauma-informed care.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death in Maine. In 2020, there were 6.4 suicides for every 10,000 residents. The state's suicide rate is significantly higher than the national average.
Every interaction I have with a patient, I give them a number to a crisis line. That's usually in the form of a business card. So I'm really excited that all of my patients can now have this really easy to remember, just dial 988.
Been navigating a pandemic about who am I, what's going on, what do I want to do.
Maine is among the many states who adopted the new system. As of early June, only 20 states have passed a bill to establish 988. In an effort to provide more resources for people, the Department of Health and Human Services will be spending $450,000 to implement the 988 number.
Crisis lines save lives.
The state currently has the Maine Crisis Line that offers support to those facing mental health issues.
Every interaction I have with a patient, I give them a number to a crisis line. That's usually in the form of a business card. So I'm really excited that all of my patients can now have this really easy to remember, just dial 988.
In studio, I'm Sierra Jordan reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
There's a new executive director at the Beth Wright Cancer Resource Center in Ellsworth. And as Jody Hersey tells us, she is no stranger to cancer.
Angela Focusato spent years working as a cancer patient navigator in Washington County before moving into the role of executive director of the Beth Wright Cancer Resource Center in Ellsworth last month. Helping cancer patients has always been her priority.
The town that I grew up in, down in Washington County, we have really high rates of cancer. And, so many people near and dear and neighbors being diagnosed with it and no resources and just being devastated.
Focusata knows exactly what cancer survivors are going through since she herself has battled with melanoma.
I had melanoma At the age of 6, I never had a sunburn ever, and I do battle with it. I have had it several times since then, and I've had several operations for removal of it.
Focusato hopes to be a role model for other survivors and connect them with resources that helped her throughout her journey.
I'm kind of like the super navigator for cancer.
In Ellsworth, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC7 and Fox 22.
The time is now 6:10. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, we'll hear about how purchases from Dunkin' Donuts will benefit the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital at Maine Medical Center.
But first, let's take another look at our forecast. A high of 85 degrees today, mostly sunny skies. Tonight, the clouds will move in. Temperatures drop below 60 degrees, and tomorrow we're back up in the low 80s. Expect to see some isolated thunderstorms moving in.
Did you know you don't have to be 65 years old to qualify for Medicare and Medicaid? Many people who are already on Medicaid also qualify for a WellCare Medicare Advantage plan, which means you can start taking advantage of all these benefits right now. A $0 or low monthly plan premium, preventive and comprehensive dental coverage, hearing coverage, vision coverage, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery, plus extra benefits like free over-the-counter healthcare items, free transportation, free gym membership, home-delivered meals, and WellCare's telehealth services, which include online doctor visits and a 24-hour nurse advice line. If you know you're eligible or think you might be, call 1-844-918-0047. We'll send you our free Medicare all-in-one guide or visit enrollwellcare.com to enroll now. WellCare, it's Medicare done well.
What's the least sexy thing your wife has ever worn in the bedroom?
Granny panties, Steve.
Don't miss Family Feud. Weekdays at 9 on ABC7.
I strive so hard to get to the right verdict.
It's not Murphy's Law.
Do you ever watch a people's court? Do you think I'm an idiot?
It's a court of law.
I'm a judge, and I deal in evidence and proof.
The People's Court.
The law is the law is the law is the law.
All this week at 4 on ABC7.
A southern Maine neighborhood is taking a stand against a white supremacist group that recently targeted them with recruitment material. As Brad Rogers shows us, while some fear this could lead to more violence, others are calling them out as cowards.
We saw them just littered all over the neighborhood and in the street, on front lawns, in driveways.
Megan Dunn lives near the Admiralty Village neighborhood in Kittery, where members of the so-called National Social Club recently dumped thousands of these small recruitment flyers under the cover of darkness.
It was clearly stated that it was the Nationalist Social Club, and they are a neo-Nazi group who has been doing similar recruitment kind of distributions throughout New England. It appeared like they had just driven through the neighborhood and kind of thrown them out the windows. They were everywhere.
The town council held a special meeting on this Monday. One councilor didn't mince words.
They are cowards. They put themselves out in places with masks on. I invite them to come here and stand here at this podium, state your name, state where you live, and state your beliefs so that we can all see you.
But others told the city council this recruitment effort must be taken seriously. They say extreme fringe groups like this can influence young people into committing violent acts.
Although we pride ourselves in this nation on having free speech, we cannot let it appear that we will accept or tolerate it leading to any form of violent physical action.
The town council condemned this group for spreading racist beliefs and trying to recruit members in Kittery.
This is a very small number of people. They use these actions to try to recruit people, to try to create dissension.
They're trying to target our youth here in this area to believe these thoughts. I'm the mom of 2 black children, so it made me feel nervous that there were people in my neighborhood who could see these flyers, be intrigued by these flyers, inspired by these flyers. That's not the kind of people who I want my family to live around.
This same group is also responsible for passing out the exact same recruitment materials in Portsmouth neighborhoods. And like Kittery, they got the same response, with Portsmouth residents condemning the racist group.
Time is now 6:14. After the break, we'll hear from an inn and restaurant in Bar Harbor that has recently received an award honoring them for their superior wine list.
Plus, we'll hear about the Belfast Co-op's fundraiser for domestic violence that will occur the entirety of this month. We'll be right back.
Looking to haul a new piece of equipment? Homeowners or commercial, Coops Truck and Equipment has the right trailer for you. Coops is the largest dealer of truck flatbeds and hauler bodies in the state and can replace any old rusty bed or outfit any new truck. Our full-service facility can modify all truck and trailers with steel and aluminum fabricators on duty. We are your go-to place for CM truck bodies, H&H trailers, and load trail trailers. For trailers, truck bodies, truck outfitting, and more, it's Coops.
Here at Colburn Shoe, we have something for the whole family. New spring arrivals are coming in daily from quality brands such as Hoka, Birkenstock, Dansko, Sperry, Merrill, and many more. We pride ourselves on our exceptional service. That is why we are America's oldest shoe store.
This morning, superstar icon Ashanti takes over GMA with a live performance you can't miss. Then tomorrow, a special new Dancing with the Stars announcement. What will it be? And Friday, One Republic rocks the park on ABC's Good Morning America.
This past May, Dunkin' called on Americans to enjoy Iced Coffee Day, all while helping bring joy to kids in local hospitals. On Tuesday, Dunkin' of Maine announced $55,000 will be granted to the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital at Maine Medical Center. On May 25th, $1 from every iced coffee purchased at participating Dunkin' restaurants nationwide supported the Dunkin' Joy in Childhood Foundation's mission. Thanks to support from guests nationwide, Dunkin' Iced Coffee Day collectively raised $1.8 million to support kids in children's hospitals throughout the country. With this year's grant, Barbara Bush Children's Hospital will hire a dedicated gaming technology assistant.
Dakin Pool in Bangor has now reopened, and Stephanie Wittenbach has more details.
Bangor City Council announced Dakin Pool's reopening just 2 weeks ago. Now residents on the east side of town are heading there for an evening swim.
Yeah. Nice to have one on this side of town that we can use to have the community, have more people to be involved, and play time with the kids.
Black says she is bringing her kids to enjoy the pool for her daughter's birthday very soon and may use Bangor's Essex Street Pal Center for an after party through the Bangor Parks and Recs Department.
And talking to some of the locals around the neighborhood, they're not even really aware that this is something that's available to them.
Another member of the new organization says one of the main reasons the city reopened the pool later than usual was due to staffing shortages, so she's advocating for higher wages.
I get paid $13.24 to help shepherd people through the election, and I wasn't in any way responsible for people's lives. And lifeguards are paid, 75 cents less an hour to, put their lives literally on the line.
Livingstone and other members are encouraging the city to ensure the pool will be open for residents and non-residents to enjoy.
But I think the consistency of every evening will be nice, because it's hard to keep track of, well, is it today? Is it these days that it's open and it's closed? I think that every evening will be really nice.
The pool, located off Stillwater Avenue on Pine Street, is open from Monday to Thursday starting at 6 p.m. for an hour and a half. Adults and children can enjoy the pool at just $1 a day or less. In Bangor, Stephanie Wittenbach reporting for ABC7 and Fox 22.
The time is now 6:19.
Now let's bring in Conrad Sapinski with a full look at our weekday forecast.
Good morning, Conrad.
Thank you so much, Joe and Emma. And once again, we had some windy conditions out there. The waves offshore are still on the higher end, as some of the buoys are showing close to 7 feet out there. So if you are out and about on the waters with a small boat, really take some precautions out there before the waves start to calm down and winds really start to become calm out there throughout the day today. but looking pretty good out there. We did have some rain showers yesterday, but today just a few on and off clouds and some sprinkles, but most of that will continue to dissipate as that low really moved out offshore, and now we're finally in the clear, but not for long, as today's going to be nice and warm and clear. But look what happens tomorrow. More chances of showers and thunderstorms will be back. Pretty much same story as yesterday with some on and off scattered showers and thunderstorms. But temperatures is another story we could talk about. We've been pretty much close to our average of around 81 degrees the last couple of weeks. But take a look at temperatures this week and then once again into next week. So our average is supposed to be around 81 degrees. So we'll be well above average for today, pretty much average for Thursday and Friday. And look what happens by the weekend. And once again into beginning of next week, some hot temperatures out there, some mid-80s even. So bring out that sunscreen because it will be toasty out there. And with that warm temperatures, our muggy meter, yes, those dew points will continue to rise by Sunday and then into Monday. So enjoy those comfortable dew points out there today and once again tomorrow, because they will continue to rise later on in the week. But today we'll have really warm temperatures in the mid-80s out there with mostly sunny skies. Tonight, a mild one out there once again with some above average low temperatures in the upper 50s with partly cloudy skies, and the wind becoming calm out there tomorrow. A little worse weather as some rain showers and thunderstorms start to move in, and temperatures near average and hovering in the low 80s out there. But our extended outlook does show those slight chances of thunderstorms continuing Thursday into Friday, and then we clear out by Saturday with a little more chances of showers and thunderstorms by Sunday, but temperatures continue to rise into the mid-80s.
Do you hate throwing away food that's gone bad? Does your pantry look like a bad disaster? What if you could keep your food as fresh as the day you bought it and vacuum seal any ingredient? Eric B's here with my new portable, powerful PowerXL Duo NutriSealer. This incredible breakthrough in technology can savor any flavor while it seals in the freshness. What's the secret? The Duo NutriSealer will remove all the air. Once all the air is removed, the air pressure detection system is automatically activated and seals your bag tight. And it's the only patented handheld sealer that creates double seals. The Duo has a floating hinge and a built-in slicer to make bags of any size. You can even seal through liquid. Don't let its small compact size fool you. With just one touch of a button, the Duo seals any bag, and it will stay bonded until you open it, guaranteed. The Duo NutriSealer locks in nutrients and freshness, so you can keep your food 5 times longer. Prep and freeze delicious meals, or buy wholesale and seal individual packs and save up to 60%. Our bags are BPA free, microwave safe, and will never leach. Now you can get my PowerXL Duo NutriSealer for only 3 payments of $33.33. Plus, it comes with an ironclad 1-year VIP guarantee protection plan and my recipe book filled with marinades for super delicious meals. We're still not done. Order now and you'll receive an entire year's worth of bags. That's a $50 value, yours free. And we'll also include free shipping. All this is a $300 value, yours today for only 3 payments of $33.33. Remember, this is a special TV-only offer. So call or go to PowerXLDuo.com right now.
Call 1-800-553-7034 or go to PowerXLDuo.com.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
Some products seem to be immune to increasing prices despite rising inflation. As chicken, eggs, meat, and other goods keep rising, some fresher items have seen little to no price adjustment. Those products include strawberries and other fresh fruits, vegetables, breads, and pantry goods like salad dressing and dry goods. For those in need of a morning caffeine kick, coffee and Java have seen price increases above 10%, while tea hasn't seen a similar hike.
Now, looking ahead to the November midterm elections, new data from 538 suggests Democrats could lose their slim majority in the House of Representatives to Republicans. And in closely watched races for the Senate and key governorships, incumbents are in strong positions, though not all shoo-ins are in to win. ABC's Justin Finch takes a closer look.
With the countdown to the November midterm elections underway, the team at 538 is analyzing factors that could influence outcomes. For example, a president's political party historically loses congressional seats in midterm races. That trend is expected to continue for Democrats in 2022. 538 estimating Republicans have an 88% chance of taking control of the House of Representatives, due in part to President Biden's unpopularity with voters.
His approval rating is below 40%. And anytime you see numbers that bad among the president in the past, you've seen the opposition party do really well in the midterms, especially in the House.
The analysts at 538 find Democrats have a 45% chance at holding the Senate, perhaps even gaining at least one seat.
So you can have a situation where it's a good year for Republicans in the House, but maybe not so much in the Senate. And specifically for Republicans this year, they look like they're going to nominate a couple of fairly weak candidates in important swing states like Georgia and Pennsylvania.
538 finding Democrats facing exceptional political headwinds, including record high inflation and the looming impacts of COVID-19. But there's a potential game changer. Recent watershed Supreme Court opinions expanding gun rights and striking down abortion rights protections.
I think it's unpredictable what impact the Supreme Court's rulings will have on the midterms, but it stands to reason that it could energize Democrats to vote more, especially in a midterm election.
Still to come here on the second half of our show, we'll hear from a recycling program that is trying to get the word out about how to actually sort recyclables.
And we will get a glimpse of the Belfast grocery store that is fundraising to aid domestic violence survivors. There's some more local news when we come back.
If you're a Medicare beneficiary and live in the area, call now to see how this little card could get you some big benefits, including money added back to your Social Security check. With one toll-free call, you can find out how easy it is to get all of your original Medicare coverage, plus extra benefits. You get an all-in-one plan designed to fit your needs so you can be your best every day. You could have medical coverage, prescription drugs with $0 generics, dental, vision and hearing, plus the WellCare Visa Flex Card, money for over-the-counter items, and money back in your Social Security check each month, and so much more. And here's more good news. You can get a WellCare plan for a $0 monthly premium. How can WellCare offer all of those benefits for a $0 monthly premium? It's simple. Medicare Advantage and Medicare Part D prescription drug coverage are important parts of Medicare. WellCare has a contract with Medicare to offer and provide these important options to you. Call right now to get your free copy of the WellCare All-in-One Guide. Call 1-877-282-3827 now. There is absolutely no obligation for requesting this free information. WellCare offers benefits that go beyond the basics, including up to $840 each year added to your Social Security check to help cover your Part B premium. Call today to get your free copy of the All-in-One Guide with absolutely no obligation. Your free plan guide will give you the details you need to make a smart choice for your Medicare coverage. Just call 1-877-282-3827. Remember, there's no obligation for requesting this free information. So call 1-877-282-3827. WellCare. Call today.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
It's Wednesday, July 13th of 2022. Oh, lucky Wednesday the 13th. Another perfect summer day here in Maine is on the way.
A little history. Krispy Kreme Donuts was founded 85 years ago today. There's one in Maine.
I think there's one in Maine.
There's one.
Oh, man. Crispy. I could go for... I used to be like a kid who bought a whole dozen just for myself. They were so good. They were. I mean, like, have you ever seen the videos of the donuts going through in the glaze?
Are you the youngest sibling?
No, I'm the middle child.
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
the insurance baby, is what they like to call. I've been to the hospital multiple times.
I'll keep all the donuts to myself, baby.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
I made sure to rake up Grandy's lawn to get $20 for Krispy Kreme donuts in Florida all the time.
Okay, that's
all the time.
That's good.
Well, actor Patrick Stewart, Captain Picard on Star Trek, is 82. Actor Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, is 80. Comedian and actor Cheech Marin from Cheech and Chong is 76.
And today is Embrace Your Geekness Day. I like that one. It's also Gruntled Workers Day, as opposed to Disgruntled Workers Day.
Yeah, we're gruntle workers. We're happy today.
Yeah, but no connection to this. I found a new word I don't like. I don't like the word gruntle.
Gruntle? Yeah. It's funny because like gruntle almost seems like a negative, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It sounds as if it's a negative
It's like a
word.
misnomer, yeah. I don't get it.
It's kind of weird. Like you hear disgruntled employees or something, but like...
We only ever hear disgruntled, though.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Maybe we need to reduce the stigma around gruntled.
Yeah, but we're just going to make it Happy Workers Day. We're going to call up the National Holiday Committee and just make it Happy Workers Day.
Yeah.
Happy Workers on a Wednesday.
We'll do that.
Well, it is Wine Wednesday, so you might as well be happy.
And among other things.
Among other things,
Wine does not always equal happy.
Well, I mean, you never know. Depends on the way. Glass half full, right?
Good call. Good call. Well, let's turn it over to meteorologist Conrad Supinski.
Good morning, Conrad.
Thank you so much, Joe and Emma. So we had some rain out there yesterday. Today, all of that has moved on out of the area. Now we just have some lingering clouds out there, a couple of sprinkles still left over. But overall, we're looking really nice out there. And we will look a lot nicer out there into tonight. But tomorrow, more chances of showers and thunderstorms will be back. Pretty much a deja vu from yesterday as we had some on and off showers and thunderstorms. Same story for tomorrow. But today will be really beautiful out there. Temperatures above average and in the mid-80s out there with lots and lots of sunshine out there and a pretty calm wind. Tonight, same story, just a bit cooler as we cool back down into the upper 50s out there with partly cloudy skies and winds once again on the calm end. Tomorrow, more chances of scattered thunderstorms out there. Temperatures going to be pretty nice out there into the low 80s, so average temperatures out there. And for later on today, we'll continue to warm up into the 80s. Joe and Emma?
Thank you, Conrad.
For the month of July, the Belfast Co-op grocery store is promoting their Roundup at the Register fundraiser, which this month benefits the nonprofit organization New Hope Mid-Coast. The nonprofit is the only domestic abuse resource center serving the Mid-Coast region, and this month the Belfast Co-op will give shoppers the option to round up their purchase to benefit New Hope Mid-Coast. Now, New Hope provides domestic violence relief service to all people, including, but not limited to, intake, housing support, legal advocacy, and 24-hour helplines.
We help people find emergency housing, so sometimes we have to pay for hotels, we have to pay for food for people sometimes. Our helpline is fully staffed 24/7, so people can call and get any kind of help they need. We have legal advocates taking people to court and helping them do the legal work that they need to do to get safe. And we help people do safety planning.
New Hope staff member Hillary Waterman said that in part, quote, "I think the right to be safe from violence where you live is a fundamental human right."
We try to help people in whatever way they need help in the moment. Sometimes they just need help staying safe in the relationship that they're in. But they can't or don't feel like they have the wherewithal to leave for some reason. We try to help them be safer where they are. If they want to get out, we try to help them get out.
The co-op is located at 123 High Street in Belfast, but to donate directly to New Hope Mid-Coast or to access their services, go to newhopemidcoast.org. A Bar Harbor restaurant is making waves in the wine industry. The Balance Rock Inn was one of the 2 spots in the town that earned the Award of Excellence, given out by Wine Spectator magazine.
The company's owner, Claire Miles, says she's honored to receive such an accolade.
It feels like an amazing accomplishment. Wine Spectator is a great publication, and it's an honor to be recognized. We've worked very hard and tirelessly for years to build our wine list. I think it's great for the consumer to know that we do have a really beautiful list. We're a 4-diamond restaurant here on the island. There's not many in the area, so we really like to let people know that we have amazing wine to go with our amazing food.
More than 1,700 restaurants received the accolade of excellence given out by the magazine. At this point in our lives, most of us have been recycling for quite a while now, but the truth is, many of us may be doing it wrong.
Johnny Maffei went to Saco to look at an expanding program from EcoMaine trying to help people get it right.
EcoMaine has been using this color-coded system to help residents make sure their recycle plants are running properly. These are the interns who you see going through your trash bins. After they inspect your recycling, they let you know how you did in a very simple way. A green tag means inspectors think you're a superstar. You've recycled everything properly. A yellow tag indicates you have a few items in your bin, like plastic grocery bags, that are not recyclable. And if you get a red tag, you could have trash or dangerous materials in your bin. Trash collectors will not pick up these containers. EcoMaine's communications director, Michelle Radley, told us some ways people can earn their green stamp.
Now we see a lot more of just film bags, so anything that's flexible and stretchy. We get a lot of those in curbside, and that is a contaminant that can harm our recycling machine operation.
The curbside campaign has been so successful over the years, the education initiative is now expanding out to Sanford, and it's returning to South Portland and Saco too. It also runs in other communities like Portland and Westbrook. EcoMaine works with each town they inspect, with funding for the program split between the town and the organization. And Michelle added, through the current program that started back in April, green tags have increased by 52%, like you see right here.
Still to come here this morning, we'll hear the latest out of Foxborough as the Patriots have parted ways with receiver N'Keal Harry. Dave Peck will have the latest when we return.
We'll be right back.
Welcome to Bennett's Gems and Jewelry in Belfast. With beautifully crafted gemstone jewelry you'll be proud to own or give as a gift. See why our longtime customers call Bennett's their favorite gift store, with an irresistible selection of genuine Maine tourmaline. Fine jewelry and gemstone giftware. Bennett's Gems also pays cash for your old gold and silver. Open till 6 every day, even Sunday. Bennett's Gems and Jewelry is on Route 1 in Belfast, next to Perry's Nut House. Look for our famous pink dinosaur and prepare to be delighted.
Got a special event coming up? Want to look unique? Check out these cowboy hats at Gas Water Supply and Western Wear in Orono. We've got your Western boot, whether it be men's, ladies, children's boots, work boots, casual boots, show boots, just having fun boots. We've got your Western boots. Complete your look with a Western shirt, belt, and a buckle that is as unique as the American West. Gas Horse Supply and Western Wear, where the American West comes alive in Maine.
Were you injured on a construction site? Getting hurt on the job happens fast. The bills and medical expenses can add up even faster.
I wasn't going to take chances with my future. That's why I called the law offices of Joe Bornstein.
They had the resources and the experience to help me.
If you've been hurt on the job, call now for a confidential, free evaluation.
I don't know what I would have done without them.
The law offices of Joe Bornstein. Maine lawyers working for Maine people.
Sign up for You Pick 'em Red Sox at foxbangor.com. Pick who you think is going to win and compete against other fans for prizes.
Good morning, everyone. Well, down in Kennebunk, the Maine Amateur Golf Championship got underway on Tuesday at Webhannet Golf Club. Rain holding off for round 1 in Kennebunk. Let's begin on 9 here. Wyatt Foster from Howland with a beautiful tee shot, putting it within 10 feet of the cup as it rolls right there. And that sets up this shot right here. Foster putting for birdie, gets it to fall. He finished at 6 over on the day. Then later, Mike Duran here on 9 with a long putt that will come within inches of falling there, and he's able to get that one as well. Mike Arsenal Jr. out of Valhalla Golf Course currently leads the pack, while Topsum's Caleb Manuel finished the day tied for 11th at 1 over, struggling with his short game through the first 18.
Just the putter, just not a lot of confidence, especially coming down the stretch, and just couldn't get anything going, but, 1 over, I'm not going to be out of the tournament, so whatever.
So we'll have more coverage of that as the week continues. For now, it's officially Main Shrine Lobster Bowl week. The annual high school football all-star game featuring seniors from all over the state is this coming weekend. Both the East and West teams are up at Foxcroft Academy, living in the dorms and running a few practices a day up until the big game kicks off Saturday at 4 p.m. in Lewiston. The players who were selected say it's an honor to be a part of this year's event, where all of the money goes to the Shriners Hospitals for Children.
It's a big thing for them, and I'm honored to be able to be in here and play for them. We have a lot of money going to those anyway. It's a good contribute.
I've had a lot of older siblings, and a lot of their friends got to play in this game. I've been to just about every game that that they've had down in Southern Maine, and it's just an absolute dream come true to be able to be a part of this and raise all the money for the kids.
Now, as they normally do, the kids are living together for the week with plans for a night at the Sports Arena in Bangor on Thursday and a banquet on Friday. And while both teams are there to win, practicing up to 3 times a day to prepare, it's really the experience that means the most.
It's been cool to meet a bunch of new people. I made a couple new friends. That part's been real cool, and the practices are fun too, so it's been good.
We're just really trying to take advantage because we know we're never going to get it again. A lot of guys are, staying in the room, taking naps and stuff after that, but coaches say, just get together, bond. This is your only chance you're ever going to be able to do this with this many guys that all love football.
So kickoff for the Lobster Bowl is set for 4 p.m. again on Saturday at Lewiston High School. And while we're talking football, there's some news out of Foxborough as the Patriots have parted ways with receiver N'Keal Harry. The Patriots have traded Harry to Chicago in exchange for a 2024 7th-round pick. That, according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport and Mike Garofalo, is the Patriots' first-round pick back in 2019. Harry caught just 57 passes for 598 yards and 4 touchdowns in 3 seasons with New England. Got off to a slow start with Tom Brady, maybe absorbed a couple of jabs from Tom, and from there, it was pretty much all downhill. So while N'Keal Harry is gone, Chris Sale, that's good news, is officially back, making his first start with the Red Sox after yet another lengthy rehab process. First game with the Sox since last October, and he was sharp. Second inning here, gets G-Man Choi with a biting slider. He'd get some offense too here. Bobby Dahlbeck in the 5th inning, a towering fly ball, left center field. Brett Phillips trying to get it. He cannot. That allows Jeter Downs to score, and it's 2-0 Red Sox. So now Chris Sale has a lead here, and he continued to impress. Gets Yu Chang on the slider. Then a little bit later, sits down Phillips with the heat. Sale struck out 5 in 5 innings, just 3 hits and no runs, but trouble in the 6th here. Taylor Walls at the plate, lines one right at Matt Strom. He absorbs the contact, tries to field it, throws it away up the right field line, clearly hobbled. Another errant throw allows 2 runs to score, and that was basically it. A Little League play allows the Rays to win this one 3-2. A waste of a start for Chris Sale, but he was certainly impressive in his debut back. And finally, some sad news out of Portland as Charlie Eschbach, the man who helped bring the Sea Dogs to Maine, has passed away. Sea Dogs founding president and general manager Charlie Eschbach passed at the age of 70 following a lengthy illness. Eschbach, along with the late Dan Burke, had a dream to bring professional baseball back to the city of Portland. And in 1994, that dream became a reality when the Portland Sea Dogs were born. Charlie also co-founded the Strikeout Cancer in Kids program, which has raised over $5 million for the Maine Children's Cancer Program. He won numerous awards for his 45-year tenure in minor league baseball.
He really saw a vision here in Portland, as well as Dan Burke, about what this could be, and I think he always said it exceeded his expectations. So this was the place he loved to be. He loved to come to games. He loved to look around and see fans having a good time, and he's going to be missed by our organization. His legacy is going to live on with everything that we do. He'll always be a part of it, and his beliefs and philosophies will always be a part of what we do.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
Hey, Bangor residents, the City of Bangor is offering up to $2,000 in grants for income-eligible single-family homeowners if you install a new Fujitsu heat pump in your home. And Valley Home Services is an authorized Fujitsu installer. Up to $2,000. Combine that grant with rebates from Efficiency Maine, and you could have a new Fujitsu heat pump installed by Valley Home Services at little to no cost. Don't miss this incredible offer, Bangor. Call Valley Home Services today to see if you qualify.
And with your Wednesday morning business news, here's Leo Jonathan.
June inflation numbers will be released today, and there are worries that high home prices could keep fueling inflation. Housing makes up 2/5 of the core consumer price index put out by the Labor Department. Stocks down for the third session in a row. Tuesday's closing bell saw both the S&P and NASDAQ fall 0.9%. The Dow finished 0.6% lower, and Brent crude closed at just under $100 a barrel. Pepsi Company reports a 5.2% jump in revenues in the latest quarter compared to a year ago. And days after Elon Musk said he wanted to back out of his deal to buy Twitter, the social network is taking him to court, saying Musk is trying to walk away from the $44 billion bid after Twitter refused to disclose the percentage of automated spam bots used in their operation. I'm Leo Jonathan with Wednesday's Business on ABC 7.
Amazon's Prime Day is sparking competition. Prime Day kicked off on Tuesday, offering deals in several categories like electronics, beauty, and fashion. Best Buy launched its summer sale from July 11th to July 13th. The company says people can shop deals similar to its holiday sales. Target also launched its Deal Days summer sales event, giving customers hundreds of deals and discounts throughout their website and app. Other stores like Nordstrom and Coach are also offering deals to customers on their sites.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk now faces a major legal battle after making plans to exit an acquisition deal with Twitter. Fox News correspondent Kevin Cork has more.
Elon Musk and Twitter could soon be headed for a very long court battle. Twitter filing a lawsuit against the billionaire on Tuesday to force him to complete a $44 billion acquisition of the social media company. In the complaint, Twitter says Musk, quote, believes that he, unlike every other party subject to Delaware contract law, is free to change his mind, trash the company, disrupt its operations, destroy stockholder value, and walk away.
From a Twitter board perspective, backs against the wall. And the last thing they ever wanted to be was in a court proceeding with the richest person in the world.
Musk and Twitter announced the acquisition deal back on April 25th. Last week, the Tesla CEO said he wants to exit the agreement, claiming Twitter failed to provide data about bot activity and spam on the platform. In past regulatory filings, Twitter said it believes less than 5% of its accounts are fake.
Likely it ends in some sort of settlement. They'll argue that they have provided the information is not a material breach.
Some analysts say Musk may be trying to leave the deal after Twitter's shares took a major downturn. He planned to rely partly on Tesla's shares to finance that agreement, but they too have declined.
The longer they drag this fight out, the more likely that the stock price continues to tank because people are wondering what happens with Twitter.
Shortly after Twitter filed its lawsuit, Musk took to Twitter and said, oh, the irony. In Washington, I'm Kevin Cork, Fox News.
Now here's Conrad Sapinski with one final look at our full weather forecast.
Good morning, Conrad.
Thank you so much, Joe and Emma. And once again, we had some windy conditions out there. The waves offshore are still on the higher end as some of the buoys are showing close to 7 feet out there. So if you are out and about on the waters with a small boat, really take some precautions out there before the waves start to calm down and winds really start to become calm out there throughout the day today. But looking pretty good out there. We did have some rain showers yesterday, but today just a few on and off clouds and some sprinkles, but most of that will continue to dissipate as that low really moved out offshore, and now we're finally in the clear, but not for long, as today is going to be nice and warm and clear. But look what happens tomorrow. More chances of showers and thunderstorms will be back pretty much same story as yesterday with some on and off scattered showers and thunderstorms. But temperatures is another story we could talk about. We've been pretty much close to our average of around 81 degrees the last couple of weeks. But take a look at temperatures this week and then once again into next week. So our average is supposed to be around 81 degrees. So we'll be well above average for today, pretty much average for Thursday and Friday. And look what happens by the weekend. And once again into beginning of next week, some hot temperatures out there, some mid-80s even. So bring out that sunscreen because it will be toasty out there. And with that warm temperatures, our muggy meter, yes, those dew points will continue to rise by Sunday and then into Monday. So enjoy those comfortable dew points out there today and once again tomorrow, because they will continue to rise later on in the week. But today we'll have really warm temperatures in the mid-80s out there with mostly sunny skies. Tonight, a mild one out there once again with some above average low temperatures in the upper 50s with partly cloudy skies, and the wind becoming calm out there tomorrow. A little worse weather as some rain showers and thunderstorms start to move in, and temperatures near average and hovering in the low 80s out there. But our extended outlook does show those slight chances of thunderstorms continuing Thursday into Friday, and then we clear out by Saturday with a little more chances of showers and thunderstorms by Sunday, but temperatures continue to rise into the mid-80s.
Here at Versant, we want to help keep you safe near our power lines. Did you know that work or play near wires causes roughly 10% of all power outages? And that state and federal regulations restrict tree trimming up to 20 feet from energized lines.
Be a good neighbor. If you've got work to do near the lines, give us a call here at Versant Power, and we'll help you stay safe.
Did you know you don't have to be 65 years old to qualify for Medicare and Medicaid? Many people who are already on Medicaid also qualify for a WellCare Medicare Advantage plan, which means you can start taking advantage of all these benefits right now. A $0 or low monthly plan premium, preventive and comprehensive dental coverage, hearing coverage, vision coverage, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery, plus extra benefits like free over-the-counter healthcare items, free transportation, free gym membership, home-delivered meals, and WellCare's telehealth services, which include online doctor visits and a 24-hour nurse advice line. If you know you're eligible or think you might be, call 1-844-918-0047. We'll send you our free Medicare all-in-one guide or visit enrollwellcare.com to enroll now. WellCare, it's Medicare done well.
It takes all types to play Family Feud. The way too honest girl.
You just met a guy who's a perfect physical specimen. He's probably what?
Stupid.
See who shows up all season on Family Feud.
On ABC 7.
ABC Thursday. It's a new comedy game show between juniors.
The comedy team known as the 3 what? 3 dummies?
And seniors.
What's TikTok?
Kelly Riva hosts Generation Gap. New Thursday, 9/8 Central on ABC.
This time of year, our markets and farm stands are bursting with an abundance of fresh produce. And that means it's time that we get creative. So I picked up a bunch of cukes and brought them back here to the test kitchen, and we went to town. First, we made our crisp cucumber salad that is the perfect summer side dish no matter what you're serving. And if you've never had homemade tzatziki sauce, which is a Greek-style cucumber and yogurt sauce, are you missing out? It's just as good on a hero as it is on a salad. And one of my new favorites, bite-sized cucumber and cheese bites. To make them, all we do is cut cukes that we scored with a fork into half-inch slices and top each one with anything from store-bought hummus to one of those herb cheese spreads. My favorite topping, though, is where we mix cream cheese and mayonnaise together, along with some ranch seasoning and chopped chives. The results are perfect little bites that are both adult and kid-friendly. To get the recipe for our cucumber ranch bites, as well as all of the other recipes I shared with you, simply go to our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found fresh from the garden way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
A pop superstar gets recognized by the Television Academy. 2 iconic TV characters get immortalized, and more.
Here's Fox's Ashley Dvorkin with the latest from the Hollywood Nation.
Here's what you need to know about me.
Carson ties the knot. Walter and Jesse are breaking bronze, and Lizzo scores in the Hollywood Nation. Lizzo is feeling good as hell after the 2022 Emmy Awards nominees were revealed Tuesday morning. The pop superstar earned her first nomination for Best Competition Program for her Prime Video reality series, Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls. She is the host and executive producer of the show. Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul are receiving a special honor for their iconic roles in Breaking Bad. Bronze statues of Walter White and Jesse Pinkman will be unveiled in Albuquerque, New Mexico later this month. The city played an important role in the hit AMC drama series, as well as its prequel spin-off Better Call Saul. And show creator Vince Gilligan said in a statement he wanted to return the favor and give something back. The sculptures will be installed at the city's convention center July 29th. Finn Wolfhard is expanding his resume. The Stranger Things actor will star, co-direct, and co-write the new horror comedy Hell of a Summer. The film's plot has yet to be revealed. The 19-year-old made his directorial debut with his 2020 short film Night Shifts.
My dear husband.
And in today's first look, Sophia Carson marries for convenience in Netflix's upcoming romantic drama Purple Hearts. She plays a struggling singer-songwriter who weds a troubled Marine for his military benefits. The film premieres July 29th.
It's going crazy.
In Hollywood, Ashley Dvorkin, Fox News.
A new study finds looking at art online can help boost your mental health. Researchers from Austria studied the responses of several participants who visited online art exhibits. They evaluated their health and psychological state before and after. Researchers found that even a short online visit notably improved the participants' mental health.
It's similar to when they visit a gallery or museum or an outdoor space in person. Participants reported feeling less loneliness, anxiety, and negative moods.
Good Morning America is next on ABC7.
And the second hour of Good Morning Maine is coming up next on Fox 22. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.
Hey everyone, today's an exciting day. I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs, one of the founding fathers of hip hop from the mighty Soul Sonic Force, who, by the way, happened to be a Car Shield customer, and I had no idea.
When I saw you representing Car Shield, I knew Car Shield was the real deal. You've always been official.
You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield, and it worked. What made you get it?
You know, I was actually watching a football game at the time. Car Shield commercial came on. I was like, you know what? I have this old SUV, and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable, and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic. Mechanic knew of Car Shield. They called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from $5,000 to $100,000.